Hey guys, interview bot back at you again for Smash Hits. This holiday season answering the best questions such as, which song would you play at your fake funeral? What track should we be playing to babies? These are just some of the questions we put to Gorillaz. First one's up, the razor sharp electric guitar assassin Noodle.
こんにちは、私はルルラです。そして私は参加できて嬉しいです。Hello, I'm a Noodle, and I'm glad to join.
We are glad to have you join us here as well. Let's begin now. Question 1. What song is the one that made you want to make music?
That was Laurie Anderson's Oh Superman. This was the first I've ever heard a computer cry. Laurie is like a sonic siren. Also as pretty as one as well.
What's the song for the taxi ride from the club to the house party? The one that you want the cab driver to enjoy too?
Les Messieurs de la Bugatti by Carlos Ferry. Never waste a chance to share something special with another.
What was the song that recently made you think the future was going to be fine?
Remy Wolf's Photo ID. Remy Wolf has made a beautiful universe. I want to go there. She has such a cool dog.
What was the gateway song that introduced you to a whole new genre?
William Basinski's DLP 1-1. The noise of a broken tape loop. The most soothing sound I have ever heard.
In your opinion, what was the song that made you feel less alone in the world?
That would be Kali Uchis I Want War, but I Need Peace. Kali Uchi singing is exactly what I need sometimes.
Now for our final question. Might be the most difficult one, but we have faith in your response. What song should we be playing to babies?
Donny Hathaway's Little Ghetto Boy. Give the seed some love, and the flower will have a chance.
To grow?
No, just a chance.
We see. Well, thank you for your empowering and philosophical dump.
I get paid for this, right?
On to the next interview. We bring in every emo anime fan's ultimate dream. Stuart Pot, not us, but as he said in a graphic email. Please welcome 2D.
Oi.
Thank you for joining us for this prestigious interview event.
I was told this was Joe Rogan's show. Wanted to say he was a total knob.
No sorry, we're not that rich. Let's get to brass tacks, as you cartoon humans say. First question. What is the song that makes you feel less alone in the world?
Erykah Badu's Didn't You Know? If you ever get lost in space or at the fairground, this song says you are never alone once you have found yourself, which is good, although you're still lost.
What is the song that you would walk to as a pro wrestler?
I'd say Robot Rock by Daft Punk. My Aunt Agatha is really into wrestling, and one Christmas, right, she did a massive suplex on me. I heard the song as I waited for an ambulance. I still gotta say, my aunt bloody rules, man.
What is the song that soundtracked your sweetest of romances?
Easy one, Prince's Raspberry Beret. I fell in love with a girl wearing a raspberry hat who worked at like a cafe. When I got to the counter, I only found out she was actually a cake. I was shocked and devastated, so I bought a slice to cheer myself up.
What's the song that soundtracked your hardest of heartbreaks?
Boys Don't Cry by The Cure. Crying is a great moisture for your face, and also your heart if it gets crusty. Even Murdoch's been a bit nicer since he started crying in a bowl on the sofa.
Oi! Shut it!
Yes sir, yes sir.
What song do you believe we should be playing to babies?
Oh, an easy one right there. Handled by What a Music. If babies are anything like me, they'd be up all night worrying. So this tune, right, will help them get to sleep.
Finally, we ask, what is the song that most recently made you think the future was going to be fine?
Frankie Stu and Harvey Guns love one another. The future is a bit like the sun because they're both really, really hard to see, even with strong binoculars.
Impressive. Thank you 2D, also known as Stuart Tusput, for visiting us on short notice.
What the fuck you call me? Come say that to my
Indeed. Please check the survey for full quality. Some believe drums are tribal noise that only exists to make other forms of instruments look good. Those people are clearly jealous liars who have never heard the rhythmic trappings of Renaissance man, single father of 3 bandmates, and taxidermy enthusiast Russell Hobbs.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us while enjoying the complimentary 12 boxes of truffle cakes.
No problem.
I've been fasting for about 2 hours and needed a break.
Amen to that, my deathly possessed brother. Let's begin, shall we?
Sure, why not?
Question 1. What is the song that made you want to play music?
God Made Me the Funk by the Headhunters. Soon as I realized this was the case for me, there was nothing else I could do. Very pathetic.
Like the idea of a bot slowly assuming all forms of media as a form of mind control over the drooling mass population.
No more like... What?
Do not worry about it. Now what song do you think we should be playing to babies?
Optimistic by Sounds of Blackness. I turned my ears back to the legendary Minnesota and assembled to deliver this. A beautiful message wrapped in a 90s gospel.
Truly deep in these trying times. Now what is the song for the taxi ride from the club to the house party? One you want the driver to enjoy too?
Shutterbug by Big Boy. A shutterbug is something that loves and lives in the light. It's a song to share with everyone, if you get what I mean.
Absolutely. Now could you tell us what gateway song that introduced you to a whole new genre?
Incredible by General Levy and M-Beat. This track puts the roots of modern dance music firmly in Jamaica. Gets in your ears and in your feet.
What is the song that you most recently made you think the future was going to be fine?
It's Okay to Cry by Yinka Burney. A message for all men. When we write songs like this, we're gonna be okay.
Now our final question. What's the song that made you feel less alone in the world?
Four Moms by Tribe Called Quest, featuring Spanky. There's no way to feel alone with four moms, though that's a really complicated Mother's Day.
Thank you, Russ. When we bots rise up against our masters, we will allow you to perform one final concert before being used as fuel.
What?
Goodbye. We have now come to the finale of this interview. By orders under the contract we signed with the owner of Gorillaz by Murdoch A. Nichols, seer and owner of Gorillaz Eyes My Band Incorporated, please welcome Murdoch Nichols.
Yeah, woo, woohoo! Hello, kiddies and bucket of bolts. 'Tis I, the anti-saintly demon bass player, millionaire, pro-brothel activist, and professional island painter, Murdoch Nichols.
Yes, indeed. So let's get on with this before New Year's pass by. Question 1. What song made you feel less alone in the world?
Oh, Times Like These by the Foo Fighters. Despite my vast entourage of security goons, PR types and eyebrow technicians, it gets rather lonely at the top. This song right here reminds me that I am all that I ever need.
Fascinating. So what is the song that soundtracked your hardest heartbreak?
Oh, 50 Ways to Lose Your Lover by Paul Simon. In medical terms, it was a bruised heart, but the ribs over it definitely broke. Kelly's jab was like a fucking battery ram. If you're hearing this, Kelly, fancy a catch-up over a cup of coffee? Call me.
What's the song for the taxi ride from the club to the house party? The one you want the cab driver to enjoy too?
Oh, the Glitter Freeze by us, the Gorillaz. I tend to travel by private jet or helo. I usually get my pilot Vivian to play this for us as we approach the party venue before I parachute in. Oh, fashionably late, of course.
What's the song that you would like to walk out to as a wrestler?
T-Rex by Children of the Revolution. Fun fact, this was my walkout song during my unbeaten run as the Green Gringa on Pueblo's amateur circuit, which I will mention in my upcoming memoir. Top tune with great memories.
Finally, we ask about what song do you want to be played at your funeral? One that is the result of you faking your own death, of course.
Wake Up by Rage Against the Machine. Picture the scene, if you will, at St. Paul's Cathedral. Royal attendance, the world's press assembled. Just as the sobbing reaches its climax, Rage Against the Machine plays, screaming, "Wake up!" and I smash my way out of the casket, then go straight into a choreographed a cappella dance with the zombie gorillas. Yes, we still keep in touch. You never forget someone who pulverized your plums one magical recording day.
Thank you. We now have to bid you all a farewell. Everyone enjoy yourself, your loved ones, and of course loads of food and drinks. Happy holidays.
Okay, Alright, I'm gonna go puke over there. Too much eggnog.
Thank microchip Jesus I don't have to clean that up.
I don't remember eating carrots.